Happy Monday, and welcome everybody to Empty Hand, Open Mind. On today's show, we're going to discuss a term called Shu Ha Ri. And this term has been around for a long time, and a lot of people think that it originated in the martial arts. However, that's incorrect. Shu Ha Ri first came about in the 1300s in the No theater. So it continued going on, and then around the 1500s, Shu Ha Ri was adopted and became a part of the tea ceremony. And then it took all the way up until the 1900s, 19th century and the 20th century, for Shu Ha Ri to enter into martial arts. That occurred in large part due to Bujitsu becoming Do, Karate Do, Aikido, Judo, Budo. So when karate and other martial arts switch from combat orientation emphasis and bujitsu and changed to do and was exposed to the public in the 19th and 20th century, but beginning in the 19th century, Shu Ha Ri became a part of it. Because of the esoteric aspects of martial arts, many people understandably assume that it's always been a part of it, but that in fact isn't correct. And again, it started in the No theater. And so let's cover a little bit about Shu Ha Ri. Excuse me. So Shu is to protect or obey. And this is the beginning stages of Shu Ha Ri. And this is where the student just copies his teacher. It's imitation. You just show up, you work hard, and you develop your foundation through fundamentals. Ha is break or detach. This is the intermediate stage, and the student begins to develop and to develop higher skill. And they start to understand the underlying principles, and they begin applying them. And so their progression in their art improves, and they become much more skillful. And then in Re, for interpreted as leave or transcend, I like to view it more as transcend. The final stage of mastery is where a student is practicing and interpreting the art from their own experiences and their own understanding through hard practice and from good teaching. And their actions become more fluid. They become more intuitive. Moving beyond traditional forms, they become more innovative, and they return to more natural movement. This is the highest level of Shu Ha Ri. In this, you don't break away. You break away from structure, and you make the art your own. You make it personal. So this doesn't mean you change the art or that you're doing a different art or that you left your teacher. It means you've broke away from the strict regimented structure. You've returned to a more intuitive, natural state, and you've made that art your own. That is the final stage of Shu Ha Ri. So let's look at Shu Ha Ri and why it was adopted into the martial arts. So I'm going to read some notes so I don't miss any. It provided a clear, structured way to lead students from being novices to becoming independent practitioners and teachers and even masters in their own right. It solved the conflict between maintaining traditional Shu and the necessity for martial artists to evolve and make techniques effective for their own unique circumstances and desires. The reason that they're training, whatever reason that was, it comes out here. Spiritual development. As martial arts moved towards spiritual and personal growth, the Rei stage represented the ultimate goal of Mushin. No mind, or better interpretation. You don't think about it. You just do it. So you don't need thought to execute. It just occurs, and it occurs naturally. That's a very high level that very few people achieve. That takes a lot of really quality instruction and a lot of time in good practice with a good teacher who offers you criticism and corrective, making corrections that helps improve you. And then you just practice and practice and practice. You think about it, you break it down, you analyze it, i.e. bunkai, and you just keep improving, and your understanding keeps improving until you reach that final stage. And when you do, you've made the art your own. So in a short recap, Shu Ha Ri became started in the 1300s in No NOH, theater. And in the 1500s, it became a part of the formal tea ceremony. And then in the 19th century, it became a part of martial arts, and especially in the 20th century. So that's kind of a short summary and short clip and discussion about Shu Ha Ri. I hope you found it beneficial, and I hope it helped your understanding of it. Have a great week of training. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.